So here we are, 1 month in. 100 subscribers was the target. Did we hit it?
We did not.
Oh, that's crap, isn't it? Hang on.
We only have 26 subscribers. However, today we are going to have a look into what we did achieve and how we achieved it, because there is more to it than just the 26 subscribers. We have a lot of views. We put out the content onto different platforms. So we're also going to have a look at how well that did. And we're actually going to look into why for branded podcasts, that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not just about how many subscribers or how many listens or downloads, but it's actually about who is listening, not how many are.
And I think we fell into a trap that many of our clients fall into when they come to start their own YouTube channels, didn't we? We set a target. We set a target on the arbitrary viewership number or the listener number in terms of a podcast. And that's not a good place to start, because you just don't know how many listeners or how many viewers you're going to get until you start the channel and you start experimenting a little bit. And what we need to do is really focus on the numbers beyond the arbitrary subscriber number. And we're going to do that today, because there are lots and lots of positives that we can take from the numbers that YouTube gives us. So let's look into that. So looking at that page, I have to say 26 subscribers, but it's looking good, isn't it?
It's looking really good. It's really in line with our branding at the Podcast Guys. And we've A/B tested all of our thumbnails. So what you're seeing now is only half of them. And we can have a look into the analytics, what people like, what people don't like about the thumbnails. But all of it is within our branding.
Yes, and there'll be a further video coming up about A/B testing of thumbnails later down the line. We have to look at our banner there, Global Branded Podcast Agency. We're into audio, video, strategy, and events. Quick tip though, if you want to see the full banner, because this only gives half the story, go and watch this on a TV, because you'll be able to see all the friendly faces of us at the Podcast Guys in front of our famous flower wall, which is in our London office. And of course, you can see the videos that are published as of today, as of the recording today. There are a few more videos on there by the time this video goes out, and hopefully a few more subscribers as well. But look, we fell into that trap of trying to get 100 subscribers in the first month. We didn't achieve it. I'm confident we will still get to 100 subscribers, but let's look at the analytics that we can actually get. So we'll go into the video section. So let's look at some of the analytics available to us over and above the 26 subscribers to our channel right now. And if we look at the page, you can see the videos that we've got published along with the views. You can look at the shorts that are available to see now with more views than the actual videos. That's really, really interesting. You can see other content in here like lives, which we haven't done yet. You can see different posts. Playlists is interesting. We've got 3 playlists happening side by side each other right now. So starting from 0, which this video sits on. This is documenting our whole rebuild of the YouTube channel for the Podcast Guys. That's every Wednesday. You'll see content fall into that playlist. We've got the business case, which is everything you need as a brand owner to get sign off internally for getting podcasts approved within your organization. And then you've got on location, which is all the fun stuff that we get up to as a team, building and running branded podcasts from all over the world. So let's look at the analytics available to us, and we'll start with the overview. Scarlett, give us an update on this.
So our channel has got 2,835 views in the last 28 days, which in comparison to the 26 subscribers is a lot. We have a lot of people who are watching our content. And actually, to me, the most interesting point is the 9.1 hours of watch time. That is a lot of hours of people clocking in to our branding, what we have to say. And in the lens of a branded podcast, that's super important, because if you think about it as a company, think about how expensive that amount of contact hours with clients would be.
There's a lot of time spent with the Podcast Guys as a brand, and that's very, very valuable, as you say. There's other analytics available here, which shows us the top content in this period. Scarlett, top in the charts there with number 1, 3 thumbnail mistakes, killing your views. Definitely didn't kill this view, did it?
No, hopefully not. But it is really interesting, because we did do a video on long form to short form, and it just shows how important short form is. Yes, we're not looking right now at the click-through rate to the long form, but even so, we have people who are listening, tuning in to that one clip, which explains quite a lot within that 38 seconds that the video is.
Absolutely. And then the following top performing content is another 2 shorts. One which highlights the fact that we decided to delete our entire YouTube channel and rebuild this series. And the third one being how you convince your CFO to sign off on a podcast for your brand. Then we start getting into some of the long form videos that we've been putting out each and every week, which is number 4, the longer video around deleting our YouTube channel. And then some of the more interesting content around setting up and optimizing your branded podcast channel, which comes from Scarlett. You'll see here as well that we've got in the first 4 days and 22 hours of the last video that we put out at time of recording, there were 12 views. That gives us the impressions click-through rate and the average view duration of 1 minute 37, which is pretty good on one single video. So that's the overview. If we look at content now, we'll see how many new viewers. And of course, it's a new channel, so we'd expect most of these to be new viewers within the last 28 days. 958 of those viewed our shorts and 91 viewed the videos. We don't have any regular viewers yet because we're under 30 days. Subscribers, though, we've got 1 from our shorts and 19 which has come from our long form videos, which probably would indicate we're offering really good value within those videos, right?
Definitely, and I think that's really important for people who are considering a branded podcast, because right now social media is super popular, and I think people are wondering, why don't we just put short clippets out there, because that's quicker, easier, when actually people want to engage, people want to listen for longer periods. Yes, there's this perspective that people's attention spans are getting shorter, but it's actually people want long form because they want to build a relationship with you. But then you can use that long form to cut into smaller pieces that then bring people on different platforms in that short form to the long form. But that does show that long form does really work and it does engage people more.
If we look at the views, 90% of the people have viewed our shorts. That's 2.6 thousand people, and 281, that's 10% roughly of our long form videos. Also useful to see are viewers across formats. You can see that 100% of people are watching both of our content, and then how viewers find us, which is really interesting as well. The shorts, again, lead the way. 85.4% of people are finding us from those shorts, which shows the importance of making and publishing those shorts, right?
Definitely. And going back to that short form to long form video, it's really helpful because it shows you actually how easy it is, and it can all be done within one edit.
And then finally, in this content tab here, we're going to look at this really interesting funnel of impressions and how they led to watch time. So we can see here that we had 1.4 thousand impressions, and 41.7% of those came from YouTube recommending our content. That's nice, isn't it?
It's really nice to see, and it just means that we set ourselves up for success at the beginning. We set up the SEO correctly, people can easily find us, and I think a lot of that also comes from the support of posting on other platforms, as YouTube likes the fact that you're bringing people into their platform.
Absolutely. 10.5% click-through rate. That's 149 views from impressions, 1 minute 2 second average view direction, and watch time from impressions is that 2.58 hours, which is a great contributor to the 9.1 hours in total that we had earlier. On the next tab, we can look at the audience. So we can see that we had a monthly audience of 1.1 thousand people. That culminated in 26 subscribers, which we know target was 100, but we won't dwell on that any further. But we will get there at some point, I'm sure. We can see that the new viewers, again, make up 99%. And what's popular with different audiences, oh, there you are again, leading the way, which is as we already knew. Watch time from subscribers, we can see that 70.5% of people are not subscribed and 29.5% of people are subscribed. We can see what device people are watching on, which is really interesting for how we build future content as well. So just over half of our audience, 50.8%, are watching on their mobiles, 41.3% are watching on a computer, just under 5% on a tablet, and we do have some TV viewers there that are seeing the full banner ad. Let us know what you think of that as well, at 3.3% of people. And then also interesting is the demographic, so ages. Female 43.7% versus male at 56.3%. Are you surprised at that?
Not really. It's a pretty even split, but it's really nice to be able to have this information, especially for your branded podcast. Also, for the top locations, it's really good to see, because if you're doing a branded podcast in the US, but actually your client base is UK, you want to make sure that they're listening. Or if even you're trying to reach a new audience in a new country or a new age category, it's really nice to be able to have that option to make sure that the right people are listening.
And we can see that the top performing content for us is popular with 25 to 34-year-olds leading the way with 37.1% of people. Second, interestingly, 13 to 17 years old. Maybe they want to learn about setting up their own YouTube channel.
Yes, and I think that kind of makes sense, as we do quite a few how-to setting up those kind of things. So it might just be people that are interested in the podcast industry in general and how to optimize their brand.
So you can see here that you can click through into geography. As Scarlett said earlier, you can get more advanced information and analytics from that as well. You can see United Kingdom leads the way, hardly surprising as we are based here. Poland second, there with 2.4% of views. Then Indonesia, Netherlands, Spain, Portugal and Switzerland. So hopefully that explains why we're still happy about just having 26 subscribers after just 1 month of posting YouTube content, because the analytics are quite refreshing when you put them in perspective, right?
Yeah, definitely. And you know, we discussed at the beginning falling into that trap of more subscribers than we plan to have, but I think that's very fitting, because that is what most of our clients fall into, and we actually encourage them away, because really it's not about how many people are listening, it's about the right people listening.
Yeah, it's about having that strategy and plan which is in place and that we're executing, and that then has a knock-on effect of how much time people spend with your brand, which really is probably the most important.